Hello and welcome. Well, I can understand why the players don't like to travel, but it is great to be back in Adelaide. The rain looks like it may stop soon. The wind is really going to be a problem for both these teams. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Happy to be here today, Dan. Can't wait for this one to start.
Today's match, Port Adelaide and the Dockers. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. It's right. The game has commenced.
If you train hard, you'll not only be hard, but you'll be hard to beat. We will see as this game unfolds which team has put in the hard yards.
He's heading for home. Mundy unloads one towards goal. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Point the difference. Westhoff assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kicked in a flurry. He wins the contest. Kicks it across the ground. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Bumps the pigskin. Fife got under it. Boots it. A mark by Mundy. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Jonas just stopping for a quick dance. Jams it on the boot now. And the mark will be paid. Fife is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. He smashes and bashes in. Hartlett gets a nice bump from Johnson. Mundy aims for his man on the ground. Pierce guides it. Both hands right in the middle of the back. A clear free. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
I reckon the distance might be too much from here, Dennis.
Pierce gets it behind. The Dockers by 2 points. It's not the score he was looking for. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
He should have no problem kicking this one through.
The Dockers by 3 points. Disappointing kick there.
Westhoff is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Burn-Jones without a touch. The clearance by Sandilands. Fremantle by 4 points. I would have expected him to nail that.
Westhoff has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Hartlett slams the ball to his boot. Puts boot to ball. Both by hand. Burn-Jones running in about to kick. He wins the contested mark.
A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. He's on a 30-degree angle. He gives the ball away. Sandilands with the ball. Tap by Burn-Jones. Great with the tap. He picks it up. Wines kicks it just in time. Pollock dishes it off to the running man. Pollock scores with a beautiful kick. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Cleared by Sandilands.
Ballantyne's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Burn-Jones is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. A good contested mark there. He gets boot to the ball. Wines with the spill. Hill takes the opportunity. He taps it. Wines gathers it. He handballs it. Hamling puts his boot on it. Kept his composure then.
Stabs the ball. Off hands. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Pollock starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, it depends on the side. 15 metres out. Heyman going for number 1. with Adelaide by 8 points. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Fremantle are being smashed at the clearances. They need to add some ferocious tackling, defensive play and contested ball winning to lay a platform to relaunch an attack on this match. It's a mark. He lines it up with the goal. Kirsten taking aim. Kirsten with the shot.
Need delivers a nice bump for Bennell. They've conceded possession and he's heading for home. Kirsten kicks for goal. Scores are so close, every move counts now. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Sandland aims for his man on the ground. The ball in the hands of Ballantyne. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. 35 metres out. Bennell on a 30-degree angle right here. Bennell lets fly with a shot at goal. Goal to the Dockers. The Dockers take back the lead. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. One down by Sandlands. He's got the football now. Mundy lays it off to the running man. Kirsten claims the ball. Bounces favourably for Jonas. Great grab. Hastily kicked. A nice running mark.
Ebert, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Rockcliffe slams the ball to his boot. A nice contested mark. Pollock lines up.
Pollock hammers the ball for goal. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Burn-Jones wins the tap. Terrible timing by Sandlands. Gets boot to leather. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Hill with a clinical drop punt. Over the top of the pack. He kicks it. He was never going to get that. Pollock just told him to turn his head and cough. Tapped by Gray. The ball is socket. He's got a hand to it. It's just a point. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He takes the shot. Rockcliffe gets a point. Disappointing kick there.
Pearce has so much potential, he could just be anything. He kicks the ball, sending it on its way. Broadbent takes a shot. Broadbent has got it.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Guided by Sandlands. Ballantyne comes away with the ball. Mundy gets the mark without contest. It's a nice piece of that one. What a mark! Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
We're looking at a team who's afraid to look bad. As a player,
The second term is underway.
second quarter action underway.
Sandlands with the tap. He has the ball. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Bennell marks. 40 metres from home. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. A chance to add one more to his tally. Hey, come on, that post has feelings too. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. What has it?
Port Adelaide haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Dockers. Puts boot to ball. Rockcliffe just wanted it more then. He kicks the ball. He claims the ball.
Heads up the corridor. And the mark will be paid. Kick by Ebert. Marked by Cleary. Kicks. Burn-Jones wins the marking contest.
He kicks the ball. Hiddard with a strong mark.
50 metres from home. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. 40 metres out. Pollock going for number 3. Chalk up a goal for Capel.
Pollock can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Gains possession. He gets another possession. Rockcliffe passes. Pollock was taken high. Pollock winds it up 50 metres from home. Pollock takes a shot. All eyes are watching. The big kick for goal goes straight through. Port Adelaide with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Fremantle 38-17.
Pollock may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Mundy has the ball, going for goal number 1. Miss for behind. I hope there are no guys down there looking for a sample after this game. I would have expected him to nail that. Sheridan throws the ball. Free kick. Bumps the pigskin. A mark by Pomsch.
He's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Ebert kicks it, Boat spills it. He hits it. Johnson gets the loose ball. Clurry passes it. A 1-2. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. Rockcliffe hits it. Broadbent taps it. Fife puts his boot on it. He gets boot to the ball.
Burn-Jones timed it perfectly. Neil with the mighty fist. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Nice hands. Choose to kick it. Good mark on the run. Gets boot to high. Strong mark. Works it across the ground. Perfect timing from Burn-Jones. Chips it down towards half forward. A mark by Ebert.
Ebert is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. Pollock gets the upper hand.
Pollock likes his chances for goal. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Claimed by Sandilands. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Jams it on the boot now. He misses the mark. Hartlett guides it. He's got the footy in his hands. Jonas collects it. No, that's just giving the ball away. He's heading for home. Goal to Fremantle. The first goal for Pearce. The Dockers are in some real trouble here. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him.
Sandilands is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Mundy picks it up.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Punched by Burn-Jones. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Intercepted. He handballs it. Oh, Pomsch. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Booted by Powell Pepper. Spilled by Wines. Powell Pepper tackles. Sutcliffe gets the tap. A favourable bounce. Takes possession. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Rockcliffe kicks. Pollock has it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 45 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. The kick just clears the line for a goal. That is number 6. He's a goal-kicking machine. This lead getting bigger now.
Pollock is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him. Wingard is a first-class decision-maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. He cuts the ball off. Pittard goes for home. Pearce drops it. It's intercepted. It gets tapped. Hamling taps it. He takes possession. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. The ball is scooped up. Gets a handball to the running man.
Sandilands is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Wingard. Valentine gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Mundy has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. Tucker taps it. Walters running in about to kick. Goal for Fremantle.
The Dockers need to score here. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Big thump from Sandilands. Good tap from Ballantyne. Gets boot to leather. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Great grab. Rockcliffe pumping it long. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the second term. The scores put Adelaide 50 to Fremantle 30.
It looks like the Dockers have not been themselves in the first half. I'll tip them to come out firing in the second half.
Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Burn-Jones hits it. Ebert with the handball out of the pack. Hit by Pollock. Nice contested mark by Hill. Gets boot to high. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. Boak gives the ball to the man on the run. Gets boot to high. Puts boot to ball. Wines gets the upper hand. Boots it. Hamling gets the upper hand.
Hamling got a really good footballing brain. The mark will be paid. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Mundy hits it. Gray gets the footy. He slams that on the boot. Hartlett marks the ball.
Boots it. Sheridan spills it. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Burn-Jones intercepts the bouncing ball. The contest, no match for him.
The power which has been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Puts boot to ball. Amon with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Good mark. Lining it up with the goal now. Burn-Jones with the kick. That's a nice strong mark.
An easy angle for Pollock. Pollock tries his luck with a shot at goal. Port Adelaide lead Fremantle by 26. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Good tap from Sandilands. Jonas with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. A good mark under the circumstances.
Look, Fremantle haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Ebert slams the ball to his boot. Hamling puts his boot on it. Rockcliffe kicks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. The umpire pays the free kick.
Hamling kicks it a long way. Great mark under pressure.
Flurry has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. It comes off the side of the boot. Jonas handballs it. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. He gets bumped. Westhoff gets it off the ground. Mundy just wanted it more then.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Mead gets the upper hand. He has a mighty kick at the footy. What marks?
He kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Five kicks it. Nice mark there. Pierce getting into position for the kick. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. He's on a 30-degree angle. It's going. Oh, tough break. Fremantle might be flittering away their chance of getting back into this game as they trailed Port Adelaide 56 to 31. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Westhoff kicking the skin off that one, and the mark will be paid. Ebert with no time to delay with that kick. Jams it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Kicks into the forward line. Marked by Kirsten. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 35 metres out. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Chalk up a goal for the Dockers. Danger signs for Fremantle.
Kirsten really wears his heart on his sleeve.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Burn-Jones hardly provided a challenge. He has the ball. A good mark under the circumstances.
Wines is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Ebert with the kick. Pollock lines up. Pollock shoots for goal. The huge kick makes it through the goals.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Sandilands wins the tap. Terrible timing by Burn-Jones. Mundy making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the wind. Pierce takes aim for goals. That's bad luck. Not enough help gained from that kick. I would have expected him to nail that. Westhoff waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play.
Sheridan, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. He lines it up with the goal. Bartlett puts his boot on it. A solid use of the body there. Valentine gathers it. He goes for home. Sheridan has slotted it through for a six-pointer.
All is in readiness. Tapped by Sandilands with the ball now. Mundy heading in. Watch his style. Bennell aims for his man on the ground. He's got the footy in his hands. Score for the Dockers. The Dockers are on the ropes right now.
Fremantle could just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Palms it down nicely. Moves it quickly by hand. Mundy heading in. Watch his style. Bennell having no trouble taking that one. He takes the shot. He holds his breath. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. Behind starting to add up for the Dockers. It's not the score he was looking for.
Westhoff is one of those talented players with a golden boot. His kicks are fantastic. Boat marks it. Puts boot to ball. A nice contested mark. Sending it on its way. He wins the contested mark.
Kicks. Valentine presents and takes the mark. The kick is held up in the wind. A great effort. Getting a helping hand from the wind with that kick. Humps got under it. A lovely drop pass. Wingard had it, lost it. Powell Pepper boots it. Burn-Jones guides it, bumps the big skin. Fife with the kick. As we go into the final break, the scores are the Power 62, the Dockers 51. Both coaches will be anxious, no doubt, to reinforce the importance of the last quarter's performance to their players.
If Port Adelaide can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of...
There's the siren for the final quarter, and play is underway.
It ain't over till it's over.
Sandilands guides it. Neal with the ball. Mundy with the running catch. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 50 metres from home. Mundy drives the ball towards goal. It goes through for a behind. Goals are like hen's teeth here for Fremantle. I would have expected him to nail that. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Westhoff puts it on the boot. He has space for an easy mark. Bartlett clears it out of the 50. Cleary got under it.
Clary may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Puts power behind that kick. Broadbent with a strong mark. He boots it. Amon with good strong hands. He slams that on the boot. Polek with good strong hands.
This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. It's going. Now that miss could prove costly. Port Adelaide with the ascendancy over the Dockers, leading the match 63 to 52. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Pearce has so much potential, he could just be anything. Got the distance and the accuracy.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball.
Port Adelaide are really trailing in the clearance count. They might want to target this as an area to improve, but it's not really being reflected on the scoreboard. He boots it. It slips through his fingers. It takes a big bump. The ball is scooped up. Gray has the football. Great hands.
Bumps the big skin. Broadbent takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. He was never going to get that. He gets tackled as he hands it off.
Amon has got some good stability, but the coach would hope he can improve this balance just a little bit. Passes by hand. He knocks it down. Ebert with the ball. Hamling taps the ball. Hiddard taps it. Pearce there to mop up. He slams that on the boot. Valentine gets the mark without contest.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Bennell marks on the run. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Sends it on its way. Clean tap by Need. Pick up by Jonas. The ball in the hands of Hobbs. It's a ball up. Sandlin's with the punch. Approaching the goals now. Through for the point. Alarm bells are sounding for the Dockers. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Looks like he'll go out wide. A kick to himself and play on by Questoff. Vogt drops it. That play is as high-tech as it can fly. He boots it from the pack. Pollock claims it. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Puts boot to ball. Eamon wins the marking contest. Kicks. Goodard from behind. Goodard kicks for goal. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. The Power starting to exert some dominance over Fremantle with the lead at 70-53. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Choose to kick it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Distance could be the problem. Gets boot to high. Rockcliffe grabs that one. 35 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Rockcliffe slots the goal. That's number 2. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Punch by Burn-Jones. Short handball from Beebert. Guided by Burn-Jones. Clean tap by 5. Sandlin's with the ball. Heads up the corridor. Nice hands.
Mead has so much potential. He could just be anything. Jonas with a strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Rockcliffe with the mark. He boots it. Wines with a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Eamon takes the mark. 50 metres from home. Eamon with a kick at goal. A nice running mark. Rooted by Pearce. Sandlin's marks. Choose to kick it. What with the mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Ebert with the mark. Gets boot to high.
Port Adelaide are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. Rockcliffe lines up. Burn-Jones has a kick. That's a great goal.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Tapped by Sandlin's with the ball now. Mundy running in, about to kick. He was never going to get that. Pearce with the tap. Westhoff there to mop it up. Deft touch from Sandlin's. The loose ball picked up by Pearce. And now we'll have a ball up. Sandlin's with the punch. Guided down nicely by Rockcliffe. Port Adelaide are really under the pump. Rather than concede a goal, they rush it in for a behind. Good tap from Watts. Need taps it. Tucker gathers it. Slams it on the boot. Looks like he panicked there. Bennell taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
If he misses this, I'd recommend a location change or get back to the back line.
40 metres out. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Looks like he'll go out wide. Dropped by Bennell. Watt swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He picks up the loose ball. Jonas bumped off the ball. Mundy will take the free after the ball was thrown. Mundy with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Shot at goal by Mundy. All eyes are watching. The Dock is not enjoying this. Disappointing kick there. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. He plays on with a little kick. Westhoff kicks it outside the defensive 50. Cleary takes the mark. Kicks. The Dockers couldn't do it.
The day you take complete responsibility for yourself, the day you stop making any excuses, that's the day you start your climb to the top.
The Power come away victorious with 82-56. Richo, as always, it's been a pleasure.
It was great to be here, Dennis. I'll be back next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.